Oh, this is the floor with the treasure I'm looking for.
Oh, yeah.
And of course I have to fight a Wollywog
Indeed.
to get it.
Did you check if that was the only treasure?
Yeah, it was. I got
Excellent.
13 out of 14. Luckily. Oh jeez. That Wollywog is staring them down. Now he's staring me down.
Indeed. You want some of that ass?
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. They hit
That
the
did
wall.
not go well.
He's stunned for so long. I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, yeah.
Get off him! They don't as often do like a death, like a martyrdom or whatever you might want
Yeah.
to call it in 2, so that's useful. Jeez.
So much fire.
This is awkward. No, I don't want to lose all my flowers.
One of the countries that I almost kept as a name was the Kingdom of Ek.
Really?
EKH. I kind of wanted it. Or like a, I don't know.
Was John Chang gonna be the king?
Exactly.
We call him a Johnnius Tronius.
Exactly. Or Jonathan Tronathan.
Oh no! Where is he? Okay. Oof. So do you have different races in the different lands of your country?
I think it's probably pretty mixed.
Okay.
Except for Alec Cooled. I think that is very much just a dwarven kingdom because dwarves are racist. I might say, like, oh, I had an idea for one. There was an island that I had that I made all desert, and I wanted that to be like the Dragonborn home because it's like the land of dragons is this island and stuff like that. And then I thought maybe one of the like an island or something would be like all elves like living off on their own. So like there's this small set of islands over here. Maybe like that's where the elves live. They have their own little conclave there. Or maybe one of the bigger kingdoms like north of the dwarves. Because if you recall, my backstory for my quest was, the elves refused to help the dwarves, even though the orcs and whatnot were taking over.
Yeah.
That city. I don't know. Nothing's set in stone yet, but I think most of the countries would be pretty mixed.
There'll be mulatto countries.
Indeed.
Is that like a offensive term nowadays?
Probably. Everything's an offensive term nowadays.
That's true.
Yeah, so the next town we're going to go to is Flavortown. I actually came up with a good reason why it's called Flavortown. It's actually a colloquial name for it. Because it's a very well-known town for its food. It's very, very much a culinary town.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that it's colloquially known as Flavortown. Because they asked me, oh, what's the next town over? And I'm like, Flavortown. Because I couldn't think of anything.
So,
now that I have the map generated and everything, I'll just go with whatever's on the map. Like, that's good enough for me, you know?
yeah.
And then I can use one of those generators, or use that town generator I was talking about to like actually give them a layout of the town. I printed out the layout of Flavortown because that's where they're gonna go next first. So I printed that out already, and I think I'm gonna like mark, oh, this is the armory, this is the temple, this is whatever, this is a tavern, this is another tavern, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And I think Thokel's going to travel with them because Thokel wants to go back to Runadar since the town basically went to shit that he was in. So he decided to leave. So I think he'll travel with them. But then I think I'll try to get them to go to the capital of this empire, the Ukrainian Empire. And
Yeah.
I think that I'm gonna introduce them to the main villain there somehow. I already have the map generator for that too. So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna try to lead them. Like the criminal's gonna give them some intel that'll point them that way, and then there'll probably be like an encounter, because it'll be at least a few days travel to the capital from Flavortown.
Land of the Keck.
Exactly.
So you've got a good amount of like memes mixed in,
Yeah.
or a few.
It's funny that there are some.
Oof.
Oof, indeed. Like the names that the map generator, the world generator comes up with for some of the towns. And stuff.
Yeah.
Like the name of like the capital for the Ukrainian Empire is New Deceival, like a combination of deceive and evil.
You should put a character called Prison Mike.
I just might. Maybe that'll be the criminal that they catch. His name will be Prison Mike.
So did you have your bad guy planned? The main bad guy planned yet?
Not really. I think I want him to be a very powerful sorcerer, like
Okay.
able to do like necromancy and also summoning and some other fun stuff too, I think. And he's vying for political power. He drove the emperor of the Ukrainian Empire to madness, and he killed himself. That's the setting that I laid out for them. Was the emperor recently died under suspicious circumstances. My plan was the bad guy caused him to kill himself, and I thought something fun that especially Tara would like would be playing with the idea of madness. Like he could instill madness into people
Yeah.
somehow. But I think I might actually defer that to like a lackey. I might have like a couple of lieutenants that he has with him, and they have to take them all down too. So there might be one who like focuses on magic that causes madness, and there might be one that focuses on summoning. And this guy, the main bad guy, is like a necromancer or something. And if they run across like NPCs that they fall in love with, then I have them killed, and then he necromances them at the end, and they have to fight these NPCs that they love the whole time.
Yeah.
That could be fun. So yeah.
So they'll have to fight Cholo or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I'll bring Cholo back and Frito, and
Hopefully you do that before this episode goes up.
indeed. I'm sure I will. I wasn't planning on doing a 6-month campaign.
Ah, shoot. Well, there's a little bit of an awkward thing going on here. The geyser is on the other side of the boss arena.
Oh yeah.
I think I could probably cheese it though,
Mhm.
since he doesn't care about Pikmin. Anyway. Yeah, I guess that would be like the perfect way to troll like Alanis, for example, because she's like an anime protagonist. She's all
Yeah.
about the friendship.
Mhm.
She travels the lands.
Yeah, I was thinking it'd be fun too to bring in other characters from our campaigns,
Like Dan.
like Dan. No, I was thinking like our characters.
Yeah,
so,
I
like
mean-
Alanis could show up randomly, and Zeno.
Yeah, our main characters.
I forget who else was even in, like what all the names were. Kithra was Linus.
Yeah. Who is Nathan?
Zeno,
Oh yeah, Zeno. The Xenon.
indeed. What was Andrew? I know he was a drow. I forget his name.
Too bad he didn't do the makeup.
Yeah, like Chang.
Yeah.
I showed Tara that this week. I told you. Did I tell you about that? It got taken down off of Netflix and stuff.
Yeah. And the funny thing is like Community is on like the front page of Netflix right now.
Yeah.
So just as they're advertising it, they're also getting trolled.
Indeed.
Vorn.
Born. Yeah.
That was Andrew.
Yeah. What was Jenny's? She was an elf, right? I think. Arya.
Yeah, Arya. That's right.
Babby.
And that was before Game of Thrones.
Indeed. Well, it was probably right around when Game of Thrones was starting.
Yeah. And did Momo have a character?
I don't remember.
Probably not. Or maybe we gave her some random one.
Maybe.
When she joined like that one time.
Indeed. That was awful when we had her and her friends play.
Was it Nicole who she brought?
Nicole, yeah.
Yeah.
That was awful because there was just too many people.
Yeah.
'Cause it was the normal crew, plus Andrew had joined at that point, plus those two. So there was, what, 7 players? Or more.
And I feel like that could work, but we like did as
we didn't.
as a group we didn't like vibe very well.
No.
In terms
think-
of D&D at the very least.
Yeah. If you have that big of a group, you have to be very focused.
Yeah, exactly.
And at that point, I don't think D&D is as fun.
Yeah.
So I think 5 players is the perfect amount, and 1 DM.
Remember when Andrew Munda said D&D?
Good times.
I don't even remember why he did that.
I don't either.